Now, Xiaoming actually described what horror and the nightmare experience that was happening to Shiki, which we are about to witness it from first hand, in which we saw Weiss's arm being cut off, which they have now actually seen in first hand, in which Dragon Joe actually has the nerve to actually laughing at his pain, which Weiss have actually passed out from the pain of losing his arm. Now we actually knew that Fi, yeah, Fi actually cut off his arm, in which we actually knew Jin actually won't actually stick around to watch this, which we actually knew we actually gonna see what Joe is gonna do with the rest of them, meaning that the his men is taking him to the sick bay, but they told him not to kill him just yet. In which we saw Dai Shi actually as Laguna, why he haven't turned Rebecca into tears, in which we actually see that he wanted to see the torture firsthand, in which we actually knew that they're actually getting ready to find out as well. Meanwhile, back at the Eden Zero, we saw Maria turning back to her human form, but still in her slime mode. We actually seen her defeated Sister Ivory, and which she actually chained up in her own trap, which she actually did the same for Moscow, which the electricity is actually at crackling inside of her body. The same thing happened to Witch and Hermit, which they also been defeated. Then Connor was actually had a gun held into his head by Diego, which he actually fake his own death. As same goes for Seth, which that also means that they actually didn't self-destruct. So what that actually means is that he's in now the real Seth is actually a computer program, which he's actually taking control almost every system on Eden Zero, in which the androids are now being destroyed almost completely, which means that Dragon Joe actually say that it is a learning experience for them, which he almost actually told Shiki what he learned, but we actually knew that putting his foot on his head, that he actually needed Shiki to answer his question, in which we actually seen what Shiki is going to do next, in which we actually seen Rebecca and Homura actually telling them thank you for actually being friends, in which it almost like they're actually preparing to die at the hands of Dragon Joe. However, Shiki actually standing up and he told him not give up, but he actually promised Joe that he'll beat him one day and he'll become his friend because he actually doesn't have any. However, Joe actually told Shiki that his adventures are over, and the response to that is he shot him in the head with his gun, in which Homura and Rebecca saw in horror as the gunshot actually went through his head, in which we knew that he won't actually take rule breakers lightly, as we actually seen him killing Shiki seemingly with a fatal bullet wound in his head, and which Rebecca asking Shiki, even pleading him to stand up, in which Xiaoming actually say on the seventh day, on the 10th month, on the cosmic era, the year 492, Shiki lost his life. But however, their story continues nevertheless, as we actually get to see the morning breaks on the seventh day, which a world without Shiki. And I have to see what's that gonna be like. Now, we actually saw Shiki being killed by Dragon Joe, and the androids have been defeated, and the Eden Zero has actually been taken over. So we're actually going to see what the world is going to be like without Shiki, in which that's actually a hard thing to actually see. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen on the next chapter next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy Jordan here saying signing out. Laters.